heard cryptocurrency trading is hard, so I went ahead and tried something new, and I was like, I'm gonna do this by far better, quicker than you would ever believe could be done. So there's two major platforms. I'm gonna make this and I'm gonna win for sure, son. So I went ahead and downloaded MetaMask. It's simply that on my cell phone, not even a tablet or computer. In fact, it works so many different ways. I just went ahead and downloaded it fast. It's already uploaded. Let me get in there and download. I just went ahead and write down my 24C character phrase, my private phrase, and I put in a passphrase of my own making in. And now we get in. I got this going now. What's this? Buy? WYRE, I'm on it now. I go ahead and put in my debit card information, and next thing you know, I'm collecting buy. I bought some Ethereum, I bought a bit more, and I even wrapped up some Bitcoin too. Why? Because I can hit the swap button right on MetaMask as well, and I can start swapping, trading, and making DeFi platforms. Okay, now I found this one place online, it's a Web3 platform. I hooked up my MetaMask to it to see what's going on exactly, and they showed me some DeFi platforms that different kinds of verification for me to see and check and do this and that. And now I go ahead and I'm like, in fact, I go ahead and I tend to buy. Oh, well, now I'm worried. I staked them too, though, you know, so I'm going to win back, earn back for what I go ahead and, you know, I'm adding liquidity when I go through swaps, mini swap, and everything like that. In fact, I don't even stop. I just go ahead and keep on top. Now, I went ahead and bought this other token. I got enough of it. I started a master node. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I got it. And now it's running in the background with other things on my laptop. I'm going on my cell phone and handling all my master drops. And I just look and there it is, another kind of platform drop in my wallet where this money comes from. I checked the blockchain and there it is. I sold an NFT on the main chain and it sold twice to two other people, making me a world teaser back now. With the NFT, you saw what it was. It was an image and I put it inside it, wait for them to download the full web. Now that's okay, that's cool, that's alright for everyone to see. But there's better uses and they will come later on, won't you see? I got gamification going on wax. I got another place there. I'm also doing liquidity and pairs and other kind of trading pools there. Oh man, this is like all sorts of winning. I went ahead and saved some of my ether to make wax too, and that's where. But now we go ahead and do it across two chains simultaneously. I'm winning all across the deck, and you can too. Just listen to this another time, another time, and do it in the same way, man. And maybe perhaps maybe I'll show you how to do it on live exclusively too, man. All right, peace out. Everybody enjoy. This is for your crypto wallets to get bigger and better. You enjoy. How do you justify everything you want to do? Why? Because you want to get into cryptocurrencies, but you're not quite sure what to do. Hi, right now, that's why you're here. You're listening to this for your ears. Now it's time for you to go ahead and write some stuff down, get some notes ready, prepared. It's about what you're going to hear me say. I'm going to exit words out of my mouth for you to hear me say, so that way you can go ahead and write these and look them up and find out ways for you to go ahead and portray, or say, or perceive the things I'm about to say. So that way you're ready. Are you ready? It's time to go ahead and play. We're going to go ahead and buy some cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and other things, Monero, other things like this. We're going to go down to Ethereum and Wax. So don't be afraid, don't be missing 88, still good coin. But there are still some you should stay away from. I'm not going to mention them. I'm going to go with ARR, because if people are going to fuck out that you can even have an operating system run off of, and that's even better now. You can have a whole system set up for your whole crypto. So you get a hardware wallet, please do. I would recommend it to you, because you still got to record your keys right, privately, separately, everywhere, either way too. Now once you have a little bit of Bitcoin, Litecoin, some Ethereum and Wax, then you have a little bit to play with. Now let's go on facts. If you have some crypto that is proof of work, you can know for sure that shit's gonna work down the line if you go ahead and then take and you mine it too. That way you can get some more on that back end too. It might not be every day, but it'll be some you're earning over time. They'll be worth more. Now when you get that, you go ahead and trade out. In fact, you want to learn a bit how to trade, do some market swaps to get some more stakes. In fact, so that you can stake some coins like Tron and Wax and other things and make some earn on the back track and make out of all your big things. You want to go ahead and make sure that you get something to go in a stake and add some more, so you can have wealth growing every day when you're not winning on the mining, and that we have a double stake, double earn, double rate up for you to make even more cryptocurrencies for your pocket. Your bags will only grow from this form. So next thing you need to do is you need to go ahead and create. That's right, there's many different channels and places for you to go to earn cryptocurrency by making, and that's what I want to get into next. And NFTs, oh sure, cryptocurrency, social media, you know that's another way to go. But don't even forget, you can back up the entire YouTube to Odyssey, and that was a way to go. dough, get paid in crypto monetization as soon as it gets on there though, you know. So now you can go ahead and earn. Now 3 separate ways to go ahead and collect. You can find all those, so the 3 on the third one, you've got even 6 now the way to go. In fact, this is another way to increase your pay. Go find a faucet every day, click that little button once at every hour, go ahead and a little bit more every time you turn around. That's not a flower, that's not a flower, that's not a way for you to earn extra motherfucking hours. Now what you want to do is want to keep on going for sure, don't stop. Just keep on adding, creating, and building and impossible. Make sure you're mining on top. You got that stake flow going, those you know you'll always win those. So when you have cryptocurrency in your bags, no one can tell you how to spend though, because you can control the way you use your money, and that's what it's meant to do. Cryptocurrency is the way to go forever now that you know how to do.
Let me just tell you about this one little thing. I gotta say it every time I turn around. Cryptocurrency is my thing. It's that thing I love to do, and I know so well that hashing, the ability, the proof of work, what you understand. Well, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit more. Proof of work, mining, and proof of stake, mining, 2 different worlds. Let me get it to you like this, one point of view, where you can understand it, one point away from where to go. When you have to mine, you wanna mine the difficulty of hash. You wanna have a bunch of people mine it together with now. And that way, one kind of set of people can't attack the network. You got too many people on the other side protected. Now with that setup in mind and detail inside, so we have to think about 2 things and we've got to do in track. How big is the map and how long does it take? How quickly can I do it? It's over and over before I get a right answer, and make sure that you go ahead and pick randomly an answer that you don't have any clue will be, or for sure, sir, that next time you'll always be higher, so we can continue to go in a super Florida matter. We can always have another thing that we can try to crack open, try to find another detail for us to go with for sure. The math that we do when it gets bigger and stronger, but guess what? Every so often we check the difficulty. If it gets slower and it drops down for some reason, because people fall down and go away, then that's some reason. Now, listen, if that happens, and it gets easier to mine than it was previously, but not completely, so it's still protected completely. You see, it just adjusted for difficulty up and down to make it easier or difficult depending on how many people are helping. The more protected, the more difficult it becomes to protect and attack and do everything intact. In fact, it's just a matter of secrecy. In fact, that's how mining protects everything you put down. That's why Bitcoin is king amongst the rest of the round. Now, why ever have a proof of stake at all? When you have proof of work that is so powerful, well, you can't actually scale that kind of proof, well, there's some other kind of way called scaling with the stakes. Now, what is that? That means you have money, you put it down to the fact and you let it go around, and you say, this kind of cash is what I put up in back. If I fuck up, you take that. Now, that's all the mining you really need to know. Mine proof of work, hard, stake, flow. Now go buy some crypto.
There's something that walks in between the streets, in between what you know, what for you and me. There's something else deep within that we can't see. Something coming up, brewing through what we see in the streets. We're not quite sure what it may be. It's boiling, it's bubbling, it's swirling, it's smoking out to sea. Now it's coming and it's coming and it's coming right for me. Is it heading my way? Is it an influence for me? Is it something that I've done and maybe perhaps it's something I can't see? Something from my past and maybe something I've done for free. And it's time for this to come out for sure. Now it's growing a little bit more and glowing even for sure. I gotta go run, I gotta head back, I gotta find another way out track. So I get in the house, I try to hide, in fact, into the closet in the back, but then there it is, a slight slow little glow. I look beside me and there it is beside me, ready to glow as well. It's growing right beside me. I start to run, it grabs my foot, I hit the ground, and now I don't know what to do, man. It's coming right for me, it's eating my toes, I can feel it. It's going and trying to increase me. What is this? And for sure, when it hits me and it covers me completely, I see that it's just me entirely, my entire guiltiness. Everything I've done wrong is coming back for me. It's called fate, it's called karma, it's everything you don't see that comes in. When you do what you do, it knows everything. It doesn't have to ask questions and even know anything. It sees you everywhere you fucking go and what you do. Stop assuming and assuming no one sees you. You got to know what you do is what you do, because it causes reactions and actions and reactions. And on top of that too, don't even think that everything you've done is just from you. Everything you do, it affects someone else too. Every day I get asked the same few questions. Now how in fact do we go ahead and grasp this way to make a digital impact? Or how do I get in with everyone else there? There's so many different people trying to get into the same kind of wealth. Well, don't be worried about that completely. You might in the future, but for right now you need to simply get put onto some kind of statement, some kind of line structure, some kind of way for you to know that from this point on you start here and digital wealth. And that's okay. You got to start selling. So finding a group of people that like what you do, put them and get them on the spotlight too. Let them know that you want to see them, let you help you grow, help them grow too. It's a kind of mutual thing that when you do this, in fact, you build up a clan, and then that's what you're going to start doing. After that, you can go ahead and do videos and other things like podcasting, and that's okay. Go ahead and start it when no one's watching. That's okay. Keep on going, but you do not stop. Do it daily, and it will not drop. It will only get better for you throughout the life. So go ahead and keep trying, keep doing those people to help you share and move your shit around. Do these different programs to help you share shit around easier. Go ahead and get on cross multiple chains, multiple platforms, multiple games. Don't stop in one spot. Don't be like that at all. Go ahead and do it all across. Get on every kind of drop you can. The spotlight you might want. You're just gonna have to go ahead and try to find it and like. You might want to go ahead and get on every platform you might not like. It doesn't really fucking matter anymore. You're trying to get someone more for you, what you want to do. So go ahead and try to find something that's still in line with you. You don't want to get on a platform or anything that might make moves less form than what you want to be made. So go ahead and go someplace you want to see some kind of growth, man, and get on there and do daily, a weekly. Go ahead and do monthly. Just go ahead and do it daily all the time, motherfucker. Just do it as much as you can freely, for real. That's what I mean. Don't worry about the sponsorships yet. Go ahead and build up your team and get more going along with you yet. Go ahead and build NFTs, so shit, Teespring, any kind of place like that. You might be able to go ahead and win again and again. Don't even stop. Just keep on, keep going. Go ahead and plop. You gotta get your shit across every little spot. You got that red bubble and Teespring, you got more on top. You got Cafe Press and keep on going with the lock. Because if you can be seen absolutely everywhere, your search bar will be easier to find for real. And then that way you can go ahead and win without putting money in. Your marketing team will be the people in your clan, and you'll be theirs too. And that way we all work together to go ahead and win for win. That's why we do it. We do it as a team, not as a single entity, but together for real, man. Now that's what you want to see. Now once your click has gotten a little bit bigger, more people come in, go ahead and broaden out your horizon and engage some more people. Go ahead and do some marketing when you have money in your pocket, because you're winning and you don't have to worry about every ticket to shop it. Go ahead, put in all bullet. Go ahead, put some ads out and be a little bit less curious with it. Don't be so specific. Be a little bit more broad and on the horizon, more generic. Get more people in the eyes, and that way you can get more people who've never been in before. Maybe it'll be the first time that buy crypto or buy something from you for sure. You never know. Your NFT could be that kind of thing, yo. You don't really know until you try those. So go ahead and choose out, no. And if you don't want to stop and drop, and go ahead and find out this one time that everyone around you will want to see you on top, not on the bottom. They want to see you grow, because when you grow, they feel like they're going to be in the same boat, you know. So go ahead and try to handle as much as you can. Don't stop and try to win with every game.
I heard you wanted to make an NFT. Perhaps you want to make some tokens or something more like for free. Maybe you want to give back to charity. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't really matter anymore because you're going to NFTs for sure. This is the way you're going to do it. You're going to make your collection, make your series, get your wallet, and get everything set up in a schema. That schema tells you what you're going to be allowed to say and do on your next set of NFTs. That way you all follow in line to a rule. You can have a set and you can grow it at. You can't fall backwards and return to the next. So you have to keep going and adding on, but if you don't use, don't worry, they don't always show. So keep on going and growing with what you know. Don't worry, boy, just try and test anyways. Get into the contracts and do more with what you can anyways. Get whitelisted if you can, try double sign. Don't worry, just go for it anyways. Go and do your best, try your most and do it more. Now when people ask you online what is your wallet address, don't ever assume that they're just gonna know where you're gonna be if you have it written down in your head or your bio or something you see, then that's just already fucking up completely. Let me explain what that means. When I say this, you fucked up completely. You already fucked up completely. Because if someone steals your identity, all they have to do is change that wallet address, and now there's a fake version of you out there. Now everybody's gonna know which one is the right one or the best. So they're gonna go for the one. You're gonna see that they both have a different address. And then in the end, one of you is gonna get paid. If it's you or them, you're never really sure. There's someone gonna come to you eventually one day, and they'll be like, hey, yo, I tried to pay you. I sent it to your wax wallet in your bio, but then now I noticed you changed the address that you said. You're like, no, man, bro, that wasn't me. That was fake. It was completely different person. I swear, man. And now look who you're fake. It's you completely. So don't ever do that shit. You see, you gotta go back to the kindness of things where people have to straight up ask you with you for sure, with you for C, because that's peer-to-peer. That's what it means. It's anonymous, it's not always the same thing, so just go ahead and try to hit it up any way you can, man, because these NFTs are a real thing. They can go ahead and make it great things. Go ahead, make something new today. Don't be afraid. Get out there and do before you lose, because you can be tracked on the last track, but you're kind of in on the back rack and be lost through all the crowd, because you get too many people in there before you could lose. So try to get somewhere new, somewhere fresh, somewhere big. You can go ahead and put your toes in, be fresh. I like wax, it's cool, but Phantasm change another one too, but there's more coming out every day. ADA is another one that's bumping the H and C and other things like that. You need, come on, go in and try something. Go out there and then NFT today, be for real and legit and think ahead. Don't always try to stay and portray and try to do what you already know. Just try to go ahead and try to do something new you don't know. Expand your theories and thoughts and processes and capabilities, because you never know what might be out there that you haven't even tried that you might get into. That might be your ride. That might be the way you rise it up. From that above everyone else, you know what? So go ahead, try a little bit more. Don't be trying to stop when you get word, and then just go ahead and put it into the forum. Or you might even go ahead and make something new for you. Go ahead, push it. NFTs and other things. You can make tokens, you see, on different kinds of chains too, man, including wax. Go to Outboard Chain. Go to different things. Try a little bit. 5 bucks here, you never know what you might make in the end. In the real deal, you might go ahead and try to make something new for real. Just go ahead and try to hold back, try to call back, try to find something new for you to attack, and then hit that, bitch, please. NFTs, that's what I'm saying to you. Don't even try to stop. Just go ahead and push for more, because you never know what might rock or drop, when you never know what you might hit and rock. And next thing you know, this might go ahead and be a steady drop, top for your lock, and you know. I'm pretty much lost though, and I'm getting caught up because the music though, you know. So let me just go ahead and fade out while this go play out, so you can go ahead and listen to what the rest got for you that I made this back some time ago, man. Peace out.
There's this thing called cryptocurrencies. There's this thing called cryptocurrencies. There's this thing called cryptocurrencies. While you're not on it, get in. There's this thing called cryptocurrencies. There's this thing called cryptocurrencies. While you're not on it, like, get in. Yeah. You need to get into these because it's important. You don't understand
Cryptocurrency is just this thing
that you should have had,
you can get into.
but you didn't because of your government.
You can buy it, you can access it.
It existed in the 70s. Why haven't we had it? The governments and everybody around you, they want to control everything you do. They don't want you to have any kind of ability or understanding that you can do anything that you want to. You can actually tell them to fuck off and have complete control power over everything around you because they're afraid we're going to kill each other off and never have anyone else left. Like, you have the people that have the power to control the government want to destroy us all completely. Kill us and break us down because they think there's too many of us.
It's cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin.
It's that thing we should have had.
To do things.
It's been around since the 70s and hasn't changed much. It's only gotten better. Only civilians and regular people have created it.
These things that you can do with your money you couldn't do before.
You should have been able to. Cryptocurrencies is this thing that allows you control over systems, things, and data. Things you've never had control of before. And you should have.
Bitcoin. What are you not doing?
You should have been able to have control of your data when you're getting new companies and things. They should have been selling it from the beginning. What the fuck are they doing? Controlling everything we're doing, controlling the government, what they think. That way they can keep doing this. We allow it because we don't understand. We don't take the time out to learn how it works. And the people who do get controlled by that, they get paid to go ahead and make the fuck up shit we don't want to see. There are people using things right now they didn't want to ever create, but they had to help create. And now they're fucking stuck with this that they see.
Bitcoin.
There's this thing like cryptocurrencies. There's this thing like, cryptocurrencies. There's this thing, like cryptocurrencies. There's this thing, like cryptocurrencies.
Proof of work is always better than proof of stake. So you link the proof of stake.
Why are you not in this? Because there's this thing like cryptocurrencies. And there's this thing, like cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin. Get it. Mine it. Earn it.
Use Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin. Let cryptocurrencies be your new way. You need to stay away from it before you die.
Litecoin, Bitcoin, Monero, and more coins. Turtle coin and other things like Raven coin on the wrong. Get that wax, ETH and other. You know what, you gotta stuff those pockets in those motherfuckers, cause everyone around you, they got a different coin for you to see, to check out, and to be. You gotta read up entries, you gotta get a node running and try different things. And if you can't mine that currency, why you want it named? Maybe stack and stake and just to go ahead and bake. You wanna go ahead and get a little bit more for your to intake, partake, and reward throughout the community. I understand that, and that's okay for me to see. Now we're going into space, and we're going to inner ways for doing things in innovative ways for you to see. It's just now a time and matter of to be. You might have to read, and that's absolutely fine for me, and for you, you should be too. So go back to the ways you knew. You know it's coming in from different types of ways. We got an interoperable piece throughout the space, because that's what we're going. And if you didn't know, this remake of the space song is the number 2, number 3, now with the lyrics on top. I hope you understand the words I'm telling you now. Cryptocurrency is here to stay for mass. It might not be every single little coin that makes it into the way of the horn, but it's gonna be the type of things that we're gonna have from this point on. And I know it's not the perfect type of society to have cashless all the way to the mad grab, but there's different ways to go ahead and put NFTs, pocket things, energies, and if ways to go ahead and take your cryptocurrencies and move them off chain. You can have that cash in hand, the cash society, without the cash and the fiat from the government and right away, because what we have is a right to be the ones in control, the ones that hold, the ones with the keys for you know, and you don't have to listen to everything that governments tell you. You can choose to fight back and go back through the ways we did voodoo. Voodoo is just another thing you might have heard too, but if in case you forgot, America was made off rebellious tubes. So don't even try to stop that kind of crap. Just remember that when they're trying to drop your rap and they're trying to drop your tap, they want you to sin. They want you to tap, they want you in this corner, they want you to forgive, they want you to go ahead and say, I need your money, man. Because if they can control us, they can control the world. The richer get richer and the poorer get poorer. If you want to go ahead and be the type of person and make it see, you can flip the script, flip the switch, and be the person to be. Be the new kind of G, be the new kind of C, be the new kind of things that we all want to see. A type of society where people are the ones that making it happen, man. Where it doesn't really matter if the cash in your pocket is really there, man. It's just a matter of how that value is perceived to the things that you want to do and be. It's just another matter to go ahead come back with some more chatter. I'll be ready for you every time you got the full back. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm a master in fact with the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and digital cryptos. Don't you need me? I got my mic a hash master ready to rehash everything back to the disaster so that way you can't handle my disaster. I destroy everybody in a simple little horde, a couple little bits of death, and now I'm ready to go for more. You can't be stopping what you can't be dropping because you can't be seeing the things I'll be blocking because I'm more private than what you understand. The security only matters if you have no privacy. What does audit code really mean? Not much, man. It tells that people that what it's doing is exactly what it means. Doesn't mean it won't scam you, won't hurt you, won't ruin you, or to go ahead and send that data back to anyone who might be trying to ruin you. You gotta understand how to do things. You have to learn. You can't just be sitting back to it being done, man. No matter who you are, age, does not matter. No matter what you do, red, background of skin color has no matter. Mad Hatter, if you don't understand, then the Mad Hatter had nothing a clue of what was going on, man. He was so drugged out, he thought everybody was a different type of animal. And he went through his entire life wondering what the fuck was this animal. These things that they weren't animals. They didn't understand because they were living a life they chose. And then they wanted to be dumb, so they continued on the road. Next thing you know, they never got any further. But as you learn a little bit, you see a little bit more. With those little breadcrumbs to show you the holes, the floors, and everyone around you can go ahead and see it too. Because if you're gonna get out to society, we'll have the people in space and see, then you've got to understand that there's got to be some kind of differences, some kind of different ways for people to enact and different things. So we're gonna have improbable and ways we'll make things work together, man. I know I'm having a hard time spitting my words up, and I'm just going on off the top of my head without any kind of stop, and then so go ahead and listen to this while I try to drop it out. Did you even want to hear what's coming out next? Not quite, not really. What you think is in best. And what's next, I don't have a fucking clue. Technologically, and when speaking, we're going back to you. What you're gonna see is coming out for you. I mean, the user end for you to do. There's not much more you can go ahead and try. The algorithms are lying, and they're gonna destroy your life. Why? Because it's how it's designed in monthly mind. And they lie to everybody like the government. So they asked the people from Google and other places, do you have control of it? They said, nah, not at all. We don't know why you would ever think something like that from a fly, right? But guess what? They're fucking lying to your eye, right? Sight straight right to your face. They don't know no fucking shit because they understand you don't have a clue how it works, man. So in order for you to know anything at all, you have to learn a little bit more about the things that you do on every day. You have to know a little bit more information for you to go ahead and portray what perceive and the truth behind the veil, because that's the only way to truly know what's out there for real. You cannot just demand and lie and rely on the people that lie to you to your face. And why? Because they're gonna do it regardless, because they don't really give a shit about you, and that's what mine is. They can see it directly in your eye. You don't have a fucking clue, and you don't know why. They do, they know, and they know every little bit. They'll lie to you because they know you can't be true with it. You can't verify shit. You have not a fucking clue. So if you're not in crypto, then you won't know this too. But let me go ahead and tell it to you like this right here. You better verify everything. Stop trusting, my dear, because it's just gonna ruin your life. It's gonna crack your leg and put you on a knife. What do I mean? I mean financially, physically, digitally, and every other way for you to prescribe
for you to prescribe. They're going to give you anything you might want to die with. You know, most of those medications they go ahead and give you actually have the same bull crap inside of them, and they just give them a different name, why? So that way you feel like you're getting something different, but you're taking 25 medications that just have the same opium inside of it, man. Pay attention, listen, and read. It's time for you to get back onto the trees. If you don't have a clue what that means, then I'm not quite sure what to tell you, man. It's time for everybody to go ahead and reformulate, to go back into type of things that we were in before, man. What does that mean? We're talking about smaller societies working together and making a bigger difference from than what we have when a bigger society is. That's what we've been living, a huge type of society, a world of globalization. It's okay, but it's inside of me. It's a type of lie in me, because some kind of person is going to try to take it over, try to control everyone around you. And if you haven't noticed, the background of the song has been used before, and that's absolutely fine, for this is just a horror track, blood track. Yeah, I don't really give a shit. I'm just free flowing on the top of the right track, and it's going to be offered in type of an album, a song title, a song sound system, that on an NFT that you can go ahead and buy from Wax from me directly, so that we don't have to worry about people cutting in the middleman. You just be able to go ahead and listen to it for free, or catch up the whole album, man. And that's okay, that's great, and that's what we're here for. So go ahead and try to hear it. Just listen for this, an earful. Everything around is just a lie. It's not even quite like the old guy. It's almost like the Matrix, but not quite the same lie, because it's nothing anything like you'd ever believe. You've already been lied to when that Matrix movie came out. Can't you see that everything actually truly is that lie? Everyone around you just wants you to die. Why? Because they'll make more money off you that way. They'll go ahead and destroy your life and make 10 billion off you anyway. Anything you do, they just go ahead and put you in jail for it, because they don't give a fuck about anything. They'll pay someone and make it illegal for whatever you do. While everything they do, they pay someone to make it legal for them. Why? Because they can. And unless you have a lot of cash, man, you're screwed. That's why you can get into cryptocurrencies too, because you can remove that power away from them too. You can be put in jail with all of your memories and all your thoughts and all your beliefs and whatever you want to, because cryptocurrency can exist inside your mind too. You don't need it written down nowhere at all. The best cryptocurrencies can be completely offline and capable for sure. That's why Bitcoin has been moving so well. It can be offline, online, and everywhere in between, man. Not everything is out there for you to grab, so be feared, for everything is for real, and you just might get hit when struck with things you might not see coming. So be careful what you be doing every time it's strumming, humming, grinding all the way to the way to do. Every day you find yourself doing something new, but you're not quite sure if you're getting anywhere. Your wallet's so empty and bare, what you would dare despair. You know what's coming up next, so you might as well be prepared. For real, this is not gonna happen with everything you do, so go ahead, be prepared to lose some too. It's not all about the money in the pocket and the winning what you do. It's about the experience that you learn and the things you can do. If you're coming out every day with something new ways, so the way you can go ahead and hit it up to the trains, then you know you're doing something right, something well, something all right. Keep doing, soon eventually you'll be ready for you, okay? That's tight, that's what you want, and I understand it too. So go ahead and listen to me when I'm telling this to you, because I don't pick up every free package drops, every little free thing that hits. I do not even knock. I don't go ahead and try to get it all in. I just get what I know will go ahead and make me profit again and again. And even if I'm not too sure if it totally will, I know a little bit, so I might as well try it. For real, if it ends and it falls and it goes flat on my face, so fuck that. It doesn't really matter. In case you haven't noticed, it's not about the win, it's about the education you get from within. And at the end, when you do this for a matter of time, then you can slowly win, and that's just fine. And you don't have to always be the persistent one to go ahead and hit this with every time. You don't have to be the kind of person that hits it with every rhyme. I'm free flowing this with absolutely no words in front of me, no nothing. I'm walking around in the kitchen going, what's up and money. I just was listening to this song that had no words to it. The name on the track was words, and I thought it was to it. Through it, for me, I might as well throw it and spit something out for you to listen to. So go ahead and try to hear this stuff. I haven't even spoke to you. I
might not stop once, and I'm just going on the top of my head. I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit before I go to bed, because what? My mind is racing a million times a minute. I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
And the truth was